Well, hi Virgos! Welcome to Universal Guidance Tarot. It's time for your weekly reading. I have shuffled these cards very well. I'm going to shuffle them just a few more times. This is a two-part reading. The overall energy of your reading will be in the middle of the first part of the reading. So Virgos, let's find out what you can expect coming up in your life. If this reading resonates, it's probably your reading. If it does not resonate, it's probably not your reading. I would check your moon sign. That's your private and emotional self. There's your card, Virgo, the Hermit. Or get a private reading from someone you trust. All cards are male or female. So, the overall energy of your reading is the Strength card. Card for Leo. Leo might be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. But what this card is about is, there's the infinity symbol. That's a symbol of intuition and knowing. So you're going to know what to do, and you're going to find the strength and the courage to do it. Just like they're petting a lion rather than running away from it, okay? So you're going to figure out, you're going to know what to do, you're going to find the strength and the courage to do it. That surrounds your entire reading. Up here in your highest energy is the Three of Swords. There is a heartache. Sometimes a third party, but I don't see any other evidence so far. So far I'm just calling this a heartache. Some kind of hard truth. These are swords. Kind of, maybe somebody said something that hurt your feelings, or something went down. Something harmed your heart. So, but you're going to find the strength to handle it, and you're going to know what to do, and you will do it. You're moving forward from that Three of Swords. If you're in it now, you need to know that, yeah, you're coming out of it. You're going to be coming out of it. I have the Chariot right next to it, and right above the Strength card. The Chariot is a card for Cancer, so Cancer might be strong in your chart or in someone else's chart around this reading. But the Chariot, that's all about moving forward, okay? That's like taking off, moving forward. And you are going to find the strength and the courage. And this is part of what you know you need to do, is to move forward. But there's something you're moving towards here. There's actually a reunion. And it could be with whoever broke your heart here. And that's what could take strength and courage to do, is to really move forward with them, because they are coming in. Someone who, like I say, if this doesn't sound like your reading, it's not, okay? This is a general reading. But there is joy in this card, okay? This reunion card is a happy reunion, not a horrible, awful reunion that some people comment about and say, no way! Well, it's not your reading if that's what you're saying. But this is a reunion with someone who has broken your heart, okay? And you are going to find the strength and the courage to move forward with this person. There is a lot of love here, okay? So it's joyous for both sides. Under the Three of Swords and next to the Strength card is the Ten of Wands. Now, so it has become a burden, a big burden, the heartbreak. It has become, you're going to let these drop. There's no 11 of Wands. There's only the 10, and look how hunched over this person is. You're going to be able to drop those wands. So you're getting really close to dropping that burden. And on the other side of the Strength card, and see, it takes strength. It takes strength from you, and I think a lot of that strength has to do with trust in moving forward with this other person. I have the Hermit here, which is shining the lantern right on the Strength card, and it's right below the Three of Cups. So this is your card, Virgo. Also, Virgo might be in someone else's chart too around this reading. But the Hermit is shining. This is seeking advice from the universe about your path forward. So the Hermit shining the light. Hermit saying, hey, you're going to know what to do, and you're going to find the strength and the courage to do it. They're coming back in. And it's going to be a joyous occasion. So whoever it is coming back in. So they're shining the light on all this. Under this heavy burden that you've been carrying, someone walked away. it was either you or them. I feel like it was them for some reason. Turned their back on love. I feel like they walked away. I don't know why, but I do. But it could go either way. But this is walking away from love. The Eight of Cups. That was a burden. Of course it would be a burden if someone were to walk away that you were in love with, okay? So that's why I feel it was them. And that walking away, ouch, is right next to the Six of Pentacles. So what they've done is they've walked away from breadcrumbing you. You know, they really weren't treating this relationship the way it should have been treated. There wasn't an equal balance in this relationship. It was throwing your scales off, by the way. And I think you realize that, but it still hurts. I don't know how long you were in this relationship, but they really weren't, you know, contributing their fair share to this relationship. Right next to the Six of Pentacles is the Eight of Pentacles. And this is right under the Hermit. And the Hermit's saying, hey, wait a minute. When they come back and they want a reunion, they do want to focus on this relationship. They do want to work on this relationship. So they do want to see what they can build with this relationship and where it will go. So they want it to be more grounded. It looks like they're sincere when they return about working on the relationship. Let's take out the second part of this reading because there is more to know. For Virgos. Well, this seems to be working out okay, but I do see what you've been going through here. I have the King of Swords up in your highest energy. This is air. So be Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. That might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around the reading. But this is your energy. You've got your sword up in self-defense. Now they come back in and you're like seeking truth and clarity, okay? You want answers. And you hold strong to yourself. And you get these answers through conversation. There might even be a little bit of bickering going on. You know, might be how you even got there. There was a fight, or I say fight. When I say fight, I mean argument, disagreement, mental struggles, like not meeting the minds. The mind's not meeting up at all. And then next to the Five of Wands is the Nine of Pentacles. So I think it's like what come out of this conversation. You know that you're okay on your own, even though you have a broken heart. You know you've done it before. You've been there. You know you can be on your own. You know you can be secure and stable on your own. You are really a very self-confident type person. And you're confident that you can get back there. So it's not like you have to have them in your life. You were just, you had feelings for them and you wanted them in your life. This can be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn energy, by the way. So under the King of Swords is the Two of Cups. Now this is something you need answers about. Remember the breadcrumbing? And then they just kind of, maybe they even ghosted you, walked out or left and didn't return, or you didn't hear from them. Something like that. I don't know. But next to the Hermit's saying, yes, this, you are soulmates. Doesn't mean you have to be with them, okay? This is just someone you've known from another lifetime. There's all kinds of soulmates out there. So your soulmates, your friends, and lovers. Well, this can be a card of friends with benefits, and they might have been treating this relationship like that, and that might have been what you argued about. Because, they were breadcrumbing the relationship. So on the other side of this Two of Cups, which the Hermit is pointing out, is the Page of Swords. You get in self-defense mode. You have your sword up. You're on guard. King of Swords, Page of Swords. And it's about this energy. This friends with benefits type energy. It's not that they didn't care about you, because they did. These are cups of love. They just were like, you know, taking what they can take without giving, and giving as little as they needed to give, that type of thing. So we have the Page of Swords, and your guard up is about that relationship. It's right under this argument or these not seeing eye to eye type situation, the frustration, and confusion about this relationship. But there's going to be a lot of communication. This is right under your energy of being solid and firm and self-confident. Your sword is up. You're not swinging it, but you will if you have to. But there's a lot of back and forth conversation going on here. This is them trying to come back into your life. You do have questions that you need answered, and I believe that they will answer them, because I think you're going to move forward with them. Because I have the Queen of Wands here right under the Two of Cups and next to the Eight of Pentacles. Them wanting to work on the relationship. They are changing their mind about how they want to treat this. They really want to give it a go, okay? So the Queen of Wands is holding on to a staff of fresh starts and new beginnings. This is your energy. You're a very passionate person. You might have fire in your chart, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Leo does surround the reading. That gives us 2 for Leo. But if we're counting, but the energy is you are passionate. You are ready for a fresh start, a new beginning. And that is next to the Eight of Pentacles and under this Two of Cups. So you're passionate wherever you put your heart, whether it's gardens, whether it's pets, people, relationships, and that's what's happened. So what you want here is a stable, secure relationship. You're already the Nine of Pentacles, but I have the 10 here. So you don't want to mess around and be in a relationship that's not grounded. Okay, you need to be in a relationship that's grounded, that could be committable, and that's what you're focused on. If they can't say that they want to work on this relationship and see where it'll go, you'll cut them out. You do have a huge cup of love for them, okay? And this is under all this conversation. Matter of fact, I think they do care about you more than you know, okay? That they weren't letting on. King of Cups is water. So that'd be Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. That gives us 2 for Cancer. But the King of Cups, look at that big cup of love. Look at that. But holding it close, not handing it out. And I think that's what they were doing. See this cup of love here? I think they were like pulling it back by breadcrumbing you and not really letting you know how much they really care about you. And I think that was part of the problem. And so in turn, you pulled back your cup of love. And then there's an argument. And then a breakup. It looks like somebody walked away, but they come back. And then they decide they want to work on it. So this is what happened. And it looks like they're coming back. I would prepare myself. And it will be through conversation. Texting, phone calls, emails, whatever. So let's look at the bottom of the deck. Virgos. The Judgment card. Oh my gosh. This has all been a spiritual lesson. And you know, I think it's been more for them than you. It can be for you, but from reading their energies and seeing what they did and how they treated the relationship, even though they had love, they didn't show it. That'll teach them a lesson. Okay. I think that there's some kind of spiritual lesson involved in this reading for them. And I think it's how to nurture love rather than hide it, pull it back. How to work on relationships instead of breadcrumbing them. So I think they're awakening to it, because in the Judgment card you see the guardian angels and spirit guides blowing their horn down, and they're awakening to it. And that's why they're returning. That's why they're coming back. And they want to show you and tell you that they love you. And even though your sword is up, excuse me, and you are guarded. So, Virgos, this was your reading. Thank you for watching. Universal Guidance Tarot.